Long-standing, long-reigning, Mattel WWE Elite has reached Series 107. Can you believe it? I can't. Let's unbox it right now.
Alas, I do well.
Really right? Did you collect action figures as a kid?
No.
I got a hell of a pack.
We're showing everybody's huge packages off here.
Right, yeah.
Perfect.
Disappointment is ruining the packaging, and now.
You want John Cena? You like John Cena?
No one likes John Cena.
This is a great series of interviews. Continue.
I have to know how
Probably
to
share that with you.
Cheers, gentlemen.
Cora Jade, according to the back of the packaging, NXT's resident mean girl. Would she agree? I don't know if she would, but I would, especially with that cool dude studded hat and studded jacket. She's looking to beat people up. How about this big stick also right here? Does she have a nickname for it? Those of you that watch NXT, is there a nickname for that stick? Because if not, it'd be cool if she had one. But mean girls, sometimes they do what they want. So maybe she just calls it a big beating stick. Who knows? Anyways, Cora Jade, let's take a look at the figure. A couple of interchangeable hand accessories here. And this beating stick accessory, great for a first time in the line figure. I still think she should nickname it though. And here's the Cora Jade figure itself. We've got that studded removable hat right here. That can be taken off, check that out. Nice accessory, definitely nice and flexible. And it reveals those streaks in the front of Cora Jade's hair. Great head sculpt, you can see that piercing on her lip. Incredible detail as always. Accurate tattoos here. You can see the kind of barbed wire theme of her ring gear, red, white, and black. Some of it on her tummy right there, very cool. We've got Generation of Jade on the back and a heart in the front. Goes all the way down to some high socks and stockings with even more barbed wire design and detail. Gotta love those barbed wire boots too. Cora Jade, the mean girl of NXT, you decide. How lucky is Grayson Waller with that big mouth, running his mouth, and hasn't quite gotten his comeuppance yet either. So you never know. Typically when a WWE superstar is talking so much smack, something happens that makes him pay for it. And Grayson Waller hasn't quite happened yet. So you gotta love the fact that he's gonna continue to run his mouth until he maybe suffers some consequences. Maybe he never suffers any consequences for all we know. Aside from that, he's extremely lucky for his first time in the line figure to be not only an Elite, but also the Chase variant. So you can see two different versions here. We're gonna look at one, then we'll look at the other for the kind of arrogant Aussie, right? That's what it says in the back of the package right here. Would you consider yourself an arrogant Aussie, Grayson Waller? You probably would. A couple of interchangeable hand accessories here, slap hands. A couple of accessory holding hands. And here's the Grayson Waller figure itself. Check out that head sculpt with that great sneer, you know, that Ninja Turtle style. I love when figures have a sneer on them. Very excellent. We've got his removable jacket right here, some snaps in the front. So you can see that Grayson Waller physique, and you see the symbols right here, a kangaroo and GW right there on the back. Grayson Waller effect. No, the hood does not lift. So the hood is fixed in place, but that's okay because the visual of the effect is better than if the hood were lifting up, right? But cool pink kind of flame-ish designs on here. I wouldn't call them flames, they're more just kind of like, it's kind of like just kind of pink stylized printing, right? He's got it also on his fight shorts right here, black knee pads, and some short black wrestling boots, classic. And here's the alternate Grayson Waller figure. You can see, again, a fighting kangaroo, and Grayson Waller, his name on the side of this vest. Cool all black style, a little Cobra Kai looking, if I do say so myself. And on the back, I am NXT, covered up by the hood. No big deal, because he is NXT, right? Makes total sense. Fight shorts here, kangaroo and Australian flag, again with the Grayson Waller name right here on that part of the shorts. Some knee pads, some short wrestling boots, and Grayson Waller is ready to fight with not one, but two alternate designs. Shush! Otis, the other member of the Alpha Academy right here. Here's Otis, the Dozer, Otis Dozovic. I remember that name. How about the rest of you? How far has Otis come? I have to say he's probably Feeling extra happy about the fact that he traded in Mandy Rose for Chad Gable. I know I would be happy about that. Maybe, I guess. But you can't go wrong with being on just an absolute top flight wrestling, being part of an absolute top flight wrestling tag team. And Otis is. There's a reason for that. Quality wrestlers doing some quality wrestling. A couple of interchangeable fist accessories here, and a couple of alternate accessory holding hands. Don't forget, Otis comes with a swoosh shirt. And here's the Otis figure itself, a nice frumpy face right there. And don't forget, some removable hair. Oh my God, what a weird looking thing. Again, all right, we'll put on the alternate hair right here, a little more slicked back. Look at that, snaps right on. And what a great fit. So you got some alternate hair for your Otis, a little bit neater or a little bit wilder, like how he's packaged right there. And as you can see, he's got a sweet blue, black, and yellow wrestling singlet with some great designs right there. Gotta love classic style wrestling singlets. A unique body mold, some open hands for max grappling action, and painted on knee pads for this one. So no shiftable, adjustable knee pads. Painted on, I like the look. It looks good with the color that matches the rest of his gear. And some red Alpha Academy style boots. Red and black with some laces. A pure wrestler right here. Shush! Look out for the Judgment Day and look out for its leader, Finn Balor, right here. The demon days are over, right? Finn Balor now basically leading the Judgment Day, a power group in the WWE, if I do say so myself. Here's a picture of him on the back right there with that mask and just the kind of cranky, angry face. This is not the guy that we remember from NXT, right? He is, what's he done? He's basically kicked Edge out of WWE and sent him off to greener pastures. And ever since, the group has just gotten stronger and more intense. They're on Monday Night Raw every week, wreaking havoc. And, you know, it wasn't really a success for him in the Royal Rumble, but Judgment Day is front and center in the WWE, and there's no way around that. Nothing anybody can do to stop them, and a big part of that is because of Mr. Finn Balor right here, the inaugural WWE Universal Champion, by the way. Don't ever forget that. A couple of alternate hand accessories here, including with this tattoo on that hand. We have two alternate head sculpts here, both with molded masks. So here's the one with the studded mask right there. As you can see, it goes all the way around. Interchangeable, you can look inside right there. There's it's a little dark obviously, but this just pulls off and replaces the head sculpt that you already have on the figure. And same with this one, another alternate right here. This deep dark mask, getting people to stare into their own souls as they stare Finn Balor in the face. You can see molded on, right? This is not removable. It's a nice alternate head sculpt. So if you want to have Finn Balor with the mask on, this is the way to do it. And here's the Finn Balor figure himself, a serious yet determined head sculpt right here. A little bit arrogant, if I do say so myself, right? Judgment Day needs that arrogant confidence, or they wouldn't have gotten where they've gotten. Also with this soft goods jacket, I love the zipper detail right here. I'd like to see that more often anytime there's a zipper, very cool. A hood in the back right here. And of course that's removable. On the back of the figure itself, molded kind of purple scarf right there hanging out of the back pocket. Great detail. In the front here, just a little bit of purple on his ring pants right there. And that's it, otherwise black ring pants, a purple symbol right here in the back. Simplicity with Judgment Day. They weave their detail and their intensity for what happens in the ring. There are the boots right here. Sorry, not boots, even wrestling shoes, right? Short, purple trimmed wrestling shoes for a wrestler that's ready to fight. First ever WWE Universal Champion right here. Solo Sikoa, the dark horse of the bloodline, right? You think of power when you think of Roman Reigns. You even think of it when you think of the Usos, Jimmy and Jay. But what about the other family member right here with perhaps a brighter future than all of the bloodline, all of the rest of the bloodline? Solo Sikoa has made a name for himself, become a huge star as part of the ongoing bloodline story with the WWE. He's part of that family, why wouldn't he be? You know, that's as intense as it gets, and so is this figure. Let's take a look at it. A couple of interchangeable thumb out accessories here. and a couple of pointing finger accessories. Very cool. All right, so for those of you that love the Bloodline, you can definitely complete the entire family now. This is the latest version of Solo Sikoa. Some people were a little disappointed with the first time in the line version, but nothing but improvements right here, right? We have this molded towel over his head. He's holding it in packaging, but of course you can take that off. Take a closer look at the figure itself. There's his cool curly style hair, dyed blonde right there with the fade on the side. Very manly, plenty of tattoos. The We The One shirt, can't forget that. Because of the Bloodline, they're the ones, that's how it is. And take a look at this, a unique body mold underneath. You know, Solo has a very specific body type, and when that can happen in Mattel WWE lines, totally worth it. When you see a new body mold kind of really represent someone as they should be represented. And that's definitely right here with this Solo Sikoa figure. On the back, Street Champ right there. On the front, his name, Solo, on the waistband. Those are some great fight shorts right there. Symbols on the side. On this knee pad as well, great design. And of course, just fighting with foot wraps only, right? So Solo Sikoa, ready to come kick some butt. Future champion? I think so. I think so. All right, and he may be retired, but the legend himself, the Undertaker, the dead man, completely undead, he can show up to the WWE when he wants and do what he wants, right? Remember Raw XXX? LA Knight was running his mouth. Undertaker rode his motorcycle to the ring. This represents that appearance right here. Great modern day version of Undertaker. So the great thing is your wrestling action figures, they don't ever have to retire and they don't get hurt and there's no injuries to be concerned about. So if you want to make the Undertaker your world champion in his modern form, this is the way to do it. A couple of alternate open hand accessories here and a black hat with a little bit of bandana trim on the bottom and a Texas flag in the front. Don't mess with Texas, right? Excellent. Here's the Taker figure himself. Sunglasses, removable, of course. Get off those shades and you see the Undertaker spot on head sculpt right there. A braided tail in the back. Nice and manly haircut. Gotta love the manly haircuts in this Elite 107 set for those of them that have them. Of course, Undertaker's One Dead Man show. This is his traveling show telling stories. If you're lucky enough to pick up tickets and go see the Undertaker talk about his life and times, this is the shirt that represents that. He's packaged with it. Accurate tattoos on his arms right here. And black pants. Not necessarily ring ready, but if you're the Undertaker, you're always ring ready, I guess, in my opinion. So for sure, ready to beat LA Knight's ass, that's for sure. No problem with that, right? Yeah, how about no? Undertaker, dead man walking. And that's about the size of it. Mattel WWE Elite Series 107, long awaited, finally arrived. We have Raw XXX Undertaker, the most modern version of Undertaker you can get. Not one, but two versions of Grayson Waller, the Australian big mouth right here. He loves to fight, fighting around the world. There he is. Also, leader of the Judgment Day, Finn Balor right here. Is he the leader? Is it maybe Dom? Is it maybe Rhea in secret? You never know. But Finn Balor is at least at the forefront on TV every week. Solo Sikoa right here, the dark horse of the Bloodline, with an extremely bright future ahead and plenty of ass kicking to do. Cora Jade right here, the mean girl of NXT, coming at you live. And also Otis right here, shush, part of Alpha Academy. Plenty of wrestling between these 6 personalities. Plenty of skill, plenty of history. Mattel WWE Elite Series 107, giving you a great cross-section representation of wrestlers and wrestling with these wrestling action figures. Head on over to Ringside Collectibles, wrestlingfigures.com. Pick up Mattel WWE Elite Series 107, perhaps some Ringside Collectibles Mattel WWE exclusives. If you haven't completed the Bloodline, don't forget the Usos 2-pack to go along with your Solo Sikoa and any of those Roman Reigns figures you probably have. Ringside Collectibles, wrestlingfigures.com. Check it out. Make it all about wrestling.